Morning. Saturday, got a club ride and then a training ride afterwards. Deviating from the training ride for the last week, 10 days or so, actually has made a massive difference. It's, well, come Monday this week just gone, I felt totally fresh. I felt ready to race, and I possibly had one of the best races I personally have had for a very long time. Had an increase in power, managed to keep myself in the top half of the B category, which is huge. Yeah, it just felt great. I had continued to do the Zwift training program, but I'd somewhat lowered the intensity of which I was doing them at, and I found that it actually gave me my body time to recover. Because of probably what I do on a day-to-day for my work, I needed to have a bit more relaxation, recovery time, because otherwise it's all go all the time. So it's a learning curve, that's for sure, but today is just a 53-kilometer club ride, nice and steady sort of zone 2 warm-up. I'm doing it fasted, got my coffee behind me ready, plenty of water. I'll have a quick protein shake and then I'll go into my training session. If you haven't watched the final minute or so of Monday's race, I urge you to do so. The sprint with me and Jason is very funny, and he's such a good cyclist, he's so powerful. He's the one person I'd like to beat in a sprint at one stage. I need to get the old legs back, get him up to 1,000 watts for a 30-second sprint, and then I think I'll smoke him. So maybe a few more squats in my workouts, single leg, double leg. I've got some resistance bands, so I could probably add something to it instead of just doing body weight stuff. Yeah, looking forward to the next few weeks and seeing how far my fitness progresses, but up to a 312 watt FTP at the moment, which is around a 3.5, 3.6 watts per kilo, which is fairly impressive, especially for me. If I can get down to 80 kilos and keep the power there, I'll be doing good. So yeah, that's the goal. Maybe lose a couple of kilos, keep my diet nice and good, which actually leads me to mention that I'm going to try and cut out all the junk food basically that I eat, that I binge on every so often. It's no secret that I love cookies and I like beer. So I will be reducing my beer consumption and stopping eating the cookies. So let's see how that unfolds. Cool. So that's just a quick recap of this week. Really enjoyed it, getting really back into enjoying the training sessions. It was nice to have a relaxation week, easy week. Now back into it, try and ramp it back up for the last half of this Gran Fondo training. Yep. Slight change of plan. Only me and Lee turn up for the meetup, so just going straight into the Gran Fondo training plan. This thing's really annoying me. I put the poster up level with the electricity box and it's not level. Gonna have to change that. While I'm in the warm-up phase, I'll just explain a bit about what today is. It's a terrain-based ride, so going through the different power levels. I'm currently now at what, 255 watts, which is 2.9 watts per kilo for me. Feeling it, a little bit out of breath, but my heart rate's good. Just warming up now, and then we've got a few efforts coming up, so as you can see. And yeah, go from there. So while I'm on my 20-minute free ride section here, I'm going to talk about the next few months. get my nutrition right, and the training plan spot on. Hopefully next year I'll be in a great position to transfer all this new fitness and power out onto the road, and I can start to try and compete. Maybe starting some local criteriums, and then maybe some of the longer rides. I don't know, we'll see. One thing Zwift has done for me is reignite my passion for competition and benchmarking myself, not just against myself, but other like friends that are in a similar position. A nice little bit of healthy competition just to get us above where average is. I want to be, I'm never going to be the best of the best, but I can be better than average, and all that takes is a little bit of hard effort consistently, and that's kind of what this channel is about. Consistently training, consistently getting yourself better, more educated, fitter, and have a more open mind about everything. So yeah, pretty excited for the journey. Give me a comment down below if you're into that kind of mentality and you want to better yourself, and we can do it together. Nice one, guys. Woo. I do also have to say, I'm not really treating this free ride element as a recovery. I'm trying to keep my power at 3.5 watts, just over 300 watts output, so 3.5 watts per kilo for me. Just to build that endurance and power together. It's tough, I'll give you that, it's tough. Rising up the fool. Your mum and dad, they can't believe what you appear to have achieved, while the rest of these users are just laughing in their sleeves. Since you became a VI person, it's like your problems have all worsened. Your paranoia casts aspersions on the